Well, what I do is not unlike a paleontologist, except for unlike a paleontologist, I don't seek dead fossils. I seek live ones. Now, there have been numerous sightings of Sasquatch in the area. Fairly recently, the last one was actually reported just last week. And you've seen how this is the time of year where you get the young. You got to be very careful. You get in between, you think getting between a mother grizzly and her cub is dangerous? Wait, you haven't seen nothing until you get in between a baby Sasquatch and her mama. What's that? Did you see that? Did you see that? That was just, it was just right there.
So, what are you doing?
Well, you know, it dates back to my pre-teens, you know, back when I was a kid, and couldn't have been 12, maybe 13 tops, and so, you know, finally, you know, my dad came up with the idea, oh, let's go camping. Well, we went out in the wilderness of Southern Vancouver Island. You know, and all was going well. You know, we were doing some hiking, a little bit of canoeing, and some fishing. We were out in the canoe one afternoon, paddling around, and on shore, heading towards our camp, no less, was this creature that was standing. It looked like a bear. Well, at least from where we were sitting in on the lake, looked like a bear, except it was standing upright, like some sort of a monkey. We're going to a Sasquatch breeding den. Now keep in mind that a Sasquatch by nature is a very docile creature, but it can, if provoked, cause serious harm. Now nobody is actually certain of this, as we have never actually witnessed a female getting pregnant, nor have we actually seen a Sasquatch giving birth. Now, the only time that they can usually be provoked easily is when they're young or threatened, or should I say, when there is a perceived threat to the young. But one of the more prevalent versions of how they reproduce at the present is that they are actually asexual, and they actually only have the one sex. Well, what we have here is what appears to be a Sasquatch breeding den. Now, it doesn't have that musky, real heavy musky smell that a recently used cave would have if they actually gave birth to their litter of young this year in this particular cave. So we're feeling relatively sure that we can be fairly safe going in and checking it out. Excuse me. Oh, the smell in here, I'll tell you. You can't smell this because, you know, this is all being filmed and whatnot in this documentary, but I'm telling you, yeah, that Sasquatch droppings in an enclosed space, even after a couple of years, is just right rank. Oh! Well, thank you for joining us this fine day. Unfortunately, we didn't actually see a Sasquatch this time out, but join us again next week. Hopefully, we'll be a little bit sooner getting out to the sightings, and we'll actually catch Sasquatch on film.